Hi everyone, it's Bill and April here at Lost and Found Yoga, and we just wanted to hop on here and really just to say thank you. To say thanks to our incredible Lost and Found community. Since we made the decision on Friday evening to close the studio, we've just had so many emails and phone calls and messages and everything else just of support for that decision, but also just to say that you're hanging in there with us. Like, you guys are kind of toughing through it, and we really, really appreciate that. This wasn't an easy decision to make at all, and so we're just so thankful for the encouragement that you guys are giving us during a pretty tough time.
Yeah, so thank you. I just also wanted to mention that there's a lot of fear and anxiety right now, which everybody knows.
Yeah.
You know, people are afraid of getting sick themselves. They're afraid of their loved ones that are more vulnerable getting sick. And another huge fear for people is just finances, right? With everything closing, and it kind of feels like the economy is on the verge of collapsing. And so there's just like a ton of fear out there right now. And we've actually kind of had this really deep peace throughout all of it, which is kind of
weird.
Because as you know, we have, or many of you know, we have really put most of our life savings into this studio, especially with the recent expansion of the reformer space. So we have a lot riding on this, and I personally struggle a lot with fear and anxiety. Like, that's been kind of my nemesis for my whole life. And so we've just been reflecting on that, and we just felt that we wanted to, you know, share with you that our peace isn't because we're so great and have all of our stuff together, because we don't. There were lots of tears and struggles to make the decision we made to close and to pay our staff, but our decision really comes from our faith, and that's where our peace comes from, is from our faith. And for those of you who aren't interested in faith, that's totally fine. You can shut the video off.
Yeah, it's a video. You can turn it off whenever you want.
Whatever. But for those of you who maybe are struggling and want to hear kind of a message of hope, we just wanted to tell you that our hope really is in Jesus, because we know at the end of the day, one thing remains, and that's love. And love is Jesus. Jesus is love. And it's our faith in him that really gets us through. We have each other, we have our children, but even that, our health can always be taken from us. We just know that God, he loves us, and he is going to take care of us, whatever that looks like, and we don't know, but we trust in that.
Exactly. Yeah, and one of the things that really kind of encourages us and gets us through when you know, we're doubting or feeling fear or anxiety is music. And so we're going to post a couple of songs, like, you'll get them in this email if you're watching this through an email, or if it's on Facebook, you'll see them in the post, and just some songs that we've really enjoyed, and talk about fear, talk about just trusting God and hope that we have. So some of you, maybe if you're not from a faith background, but you're interested, and you're interested in exploring kind of what we're talking about, they're a great place to get started, and they're great music too. So
it is good music.
Yeah, take a look.
Regardless.
We'll also post a link to our church. We go to Bethany Community Church, and we do all of our services online. Right now, that's the only way we're doing services, at least this past weekend, because we weren't meeting in person. But our pastor, Andrew Mills, had an excellent sermon and touched on some of these same things in terms of talking about fear and how we're reaching out as a church community as well. So if you're interested in that, you'll see the link there as well. But yeah, we just wanted to share a little bit of where our hope comes from in this, give you a sense of where we're at through all of this turmoil. And yeah, again, to just say thank you to our community. We're in this together. We really do look forward to seeing you guys again in person soon. And yeah, thanks so much, guys.
Thanks.